I've learned that when you explain things to people, you only create arguments from what those don't understand. It's okay to ask questions and, even make your own choices upon from what you hear. But even if it's for your own good, just it's always good to ask. But, don't make yourself the pariah by creating hostility towards others. You know, I'm loosely quoting a South African YouTuber by the name of Michael Jameson. And I think a lot of that, today, well, currently right now in this state of, quarantine, emergency, and separation that we all have to practice, I think a lot of that, has a lot of real weight towards, what's going on. I think to a lot of people, if I've learned anything, from this quarantine, from being home, in a lot of ways, as scary as it is to some people, I think in a lot of ways, though, it's, the fear of uncertainty, what we can't conquer, and what we don't understand is what's the scary part about it. And no, I'm not crying or anything, though, it's allergy season and shit. Ugh. Yeah. But, a lot of people, we as humans hate what we can't conquer and fear what we don't understand. And, in this case, though, there's very much, a real threat, going on right now, not just in America. It started in China, and now, America is the epicenter of, this coronavirus outbreak. This, this pandemic, if you will. What's amazing to me, though, is how crisis really reveals our greed, but at the same time also reveals our lack of survival skills too. But at the same time, it also reveals just how fragile, and how unintelligent, some of us can really be too. To me, in a lot of ways, though, I think when it comes to crisis, we as humans, even as Americans, don't handle it very well. But did you know that even if it takes you to be a strong human being, to be strong for others, the weight of others people's worries, really take a lot out of others because they don't have that will in them to be strong for others too. I guess, we're all, given a role, even if we don't feel important, to whatever we contribute to the world, or, even to a household, that we, even to a household that we're trying to look out for. I can tell you right now, myself and Tango, what we did was get away from a place that was dangerous. That was our old apartment. And, we found, thankfully, by the grace of God, and, the family that we have, the support system that we have, when we left, literally a week before all this happened. What's scary about it, though, was the fact that we had no idea how big this was going to be. But at the same time, it takes a lot to, to really not panic, but try to look at the big picture. And then when we came, when Tango and I, returned to my family's home, the one thing that we were grateful for was the fact that we had a place that we could go. My fiance and I, have never been both scared, but at the same time more thankful to have, such, because, to a lot of people, though, not a lot of people have family. But at the same time, though, to me, it's always been the little things that matter. Right now, my situation, me and Tango's situation, is very simple. We're, in a place where we can be grateful with what we have, and most importantly come together and keep each other, safe. And that's something that this has, taught to me too. It's not just, the fact that, we've got, greater skies, and pollution emissions are going down. That's not what I'm saying. I think what I'm saying is the bigger picture when it comes to something like this. It makes you think about just how grateful we should all be and what we all have, and some people who don't have that. And to everybody, who doesn't have anything like that, though, I can only wish and send you the prayers all in the world. I mean, even if you don't have any food, I wish I could open up the gates of hell and cook steaks for everybody. I wish, that anybody out there, who had farms, got all the rain that they needed and all the sunshine that they needed to grow all the crops that you need to keep going. But when it comes down to it, maybe I'm just vlogging this. I've had some alcohol. I'm not even gonna lie. But when it comes down to it, this is a time where we all need each other. But most importantly, we all need to follow the rules. And if we don't, we're not gonna survive. I mean, if you ask me, planet Earth is telling us, hey, slow the fuck down. Other than that, but you know what? And there's a lot of, if you go outside and you take a deep breath and look at the sky, you get two things. You get a beautiful blue sky and you get fresh air. Not only that, and if you turn around and you look at what you have with you, it's what you have. And whatever it is, be grateful. Just be grateful. Even if you're by yourself, you have your life. You have yourself. And to a lot of people, not everybody has everything else. But just a little bit can go a long way. And most importantly, if you don't think you matter, just understand that you do. Because regardless of how you want to look at it, though, regardless of how you want to take, any kind of solace from this, just know that the world was literally forced to, America in general was forced to learn how to fight back by being better people. And if we start learning how to be better people this way, though, then maybe, just maybe, we can reflect on ourselves, amongst the world's population, and just on planet Earth in general. So, if there's anything else that you feel like you don't have, just know that you have it. And if you have it, be thankful for it. Much love. Peace. God bless. Be good to each other. Be there for each other, even though you have to keep 6 feet in distance. 6 feet in distance too. But most importantly, just know that we're going to make it through this. I believe in us. I believe in you. I believe in me. Me and Tango believe in you too. Peace.